Hey guys, how you doing? So I had a bunch of people ask me about this amp, and I started to open it. I just unwrapped it, and I was gonna open it to look at the tubes that were in it. They wanted to know what tubes were in it, so I figured instead of doing that, I would open it. So I got one side open. I didn't open the other side yet. I'm gonna do that now on video. I'm gonna open it, let you guys see what this foam is in here, right? There's a piece of foam in here, and I have people telling me, oh, that foam is, or the amp is used, that bulge on the top is from excessive heat. Well, these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, so that's why I'm going to open it like this. And if you've seen this amp in person like I'm seeing it right now, you'd be as excited as I am and nervous at the same time to actually put my fingers on it, but I really do want to see what it looks like inside. So this is also for all you haters out there that got to put your fucking 2 cents in where it don't really belong on something you don't really know. So I'm gonna open this up, and this is God's honest truth, first time that this is being opened. All right, we got the top off. Now I want to show you something inside the top first, because this is the #1 indicator of an amplifier that's been used. See the inside of this? See any heat marks at all inside of that? That's the first thing you look for on a radio when you're buying it. You look for a heat signature, a heat mark on the inside top, especially something like a Tram D201, anything with a driver tubes in it, right? You would definitely have a heat mark. This has 0 heat. It actually still has a piece of solder resin that was on here. So yeah, this thing has never been opened before. It's just immaculate clean. All right, so now I hope you can see this. I think this don't go up no more, but there's a piece of foam on the top here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this, the transformer's over here. I'm gonna turn this very carefully. It's heavy. And I'm gonna put it up like this so you can see inside exactly what I'm seeing. All right, I'm gonna try to do this without, I don't wanna scratch it. So here we go. I got some light in here. Guess you guys can see this foam, right? I'll take this foam off. And the reason this foam is here, and that's what's holding the lid, you see that little, that's what makes the lid go up. And there's the foam, okay? Yep. And that's what you can see. Oh, still even packing in here. It has to be removed for the tubes, right? And then you got some packing down in here. I'm gonna pull that out too, carefully. Don't wanna dent or move anything, all right? Oh man, this thing is spotless. You could see there's not a burn mark on the parasitics at all, on any of them. Not even a hint. So before I take the tubes out, I don't want to get the hand oils on there, because some guys, you know, they don't like the hand oil on the tube. So we're gonna be careful. And we'll pick a tube that I can get to. And you guys can see how clean this is. I'm gonna just take this one right here, okay? We're gonna carefully unclip it. All right, and we're gonna get this tube out. Nice, slow, easy wiggle. All right, let's take that tube out. Let's see what we got. I can't see, I don't have my glasses. Let me get my glasses, sorry about that. We have a 20 LF6. I don't know if you can see that, but it even has 20 LX6. It says KEL down this way and Eagle across. So these tubes were actually made for them. It has a number on it, and you're gonna see this tube is brand spanking new. There's a marking down here I can't really see. Let me see what it says on it. I gotta use my mirror here. ACV641H4 is what it looks like. And again, this is a 20 LF6 output tube. So we are carefully going to put that back. Make sure all our pins line up. All right, and there we go. Let's get that back in there. Nice and easy. There we go. All right, we're gonna put our clip back on. Now we're gonna check one of these driver tubes, and we'll see what the driver is. All right, so let me get this out of the way. Take this out, nice and easy. Come on, there we go. And this is a 20 LF6, so you have two 20 LF6 driving 520 LF6. I originally was told that this was a 4 tube. Someone had sent me a makeshift schematic, so it is a 5 tube. And here again, you can see the writing on it. Brand new tube. And I'm gonna have to flip it. Well, let me try to just turn it a little. I don't want to put the pins in wrong. You know how that ends. Now I'm gonna have to put this tube down very carefully. I'm gonna put this back here, and I want to do this the right way. The other one I can see good. This one I can't. So we're gonna get in there. And we are gonna make sure that we are lined up before we try to push her in. There we go. Look at that. We're in, and we're back on. Get you back on there. There you go. Again, use gloves. Hands never touched anything. So you're going to see the transformer. Not even a heat mark on it. Brand beautiful new. I'm not going to pull the bottom off, really. I don't see it. Well, know what? I'll pull it off. But let me just take a look in here and see. I want to make sure that none of these electrolytics are leaking, because they can leak when they get sitting. And these look very good to me. Let me just see this one a little better. Need a little more light there. Nope, they look good. Very good, very good. And you could see when I'm gonna take the camera off and I'm gonna kind of swing you around inside here, you could see the relay. I mean, it's brand new. Everything on this thing is just mint, mint, and mint. And I just wanna take a look at this other capacitor. A bunch of silver micas in here. A couple ceramics, a couple 3-watt resistors, not even a heat trace on them, nothing. And it looks great. So the one thing I'm going to say, whoever gets this, put it on a Variac, put the Variac to 0, power it on, stand by, just let this thing sit at a low voltage for a while. Bring it up a little more, let it sit for a while, watch it, okay? Just watch it. Do something while you're doing this. Bring it up slow till these capacitors reform themselves. They will come back. And these look like to be good, they're Mallory, they're good capacitors in here, so you shouldn't have an issue with them reforming if you do it right. All right, I'll show you the back of it. So here you have the back. Factory wrap, was never used. Let's even check, make sure the fuse is still there. Yep. Fuse in here. Let's get that back on. Come on, where are you? Man, I have the worst. There you go. There you go. Come on, get in. There we go. All right, we got our grounding. Always ground your equipment. Receive. Can you see over here? See, they're a little tarnished, I guess, from sitting. You just got to clean them up a little. You don't have to, but you can. Got your crystal. Now I'm thinking this crystal, I don't have a booklet, didn't come with the thing, but I don't know what this marking is over here, if it's a serial number or something. I'm looking to see if there's any kind of marking identification. There's something on a board in here, but I don't want to take this other piece of foam out. It seems to be in, oh yeah, it just says Eagle DO 029976. swing you around. Let's take a look down inside there. Can you see in there? See that? I'll put a light over there. Look at that. Look how clean that is. Man, I'm like excited looking at this thing. You can see the fan, right? Look at the fan. Never probably on. Look at this. I mean, if they turned it on at the factory when they built it, I don't know, but it was never on. There's not a hint of dust on this, blades, nothing. Again, want to look inside. This aluminum by the tubes would be discolored if it was used, and you don't have to have it on for long, a couple hours, and it'll discolor that aluminum. So what I'm going to do is we'll test all the. Just look how clean. God, it's clean. Knobs move great. Switches work great, nice and easy. So let me put this foam back on. There. Put it on exactly how it was. Foam's going back in. All right, here we go. And we're going to put our second piece of foam in here. Make sure I do this exactly how it was, and there we go. Let's see. Holds the two tubes. This one holds the two driver tubes. And it hits this little coil in here, I guess, so it doesn't expand or anything. So, all right, before I'm gonna flip it. All right, and we'll pull the bottom off, and we'll take a look at the bottom. So I'm kind of curious too. So we'll flip it always on the transformer side. It's the easiest way to flip it. Always be careful. All right, I mean, look at the bottom. This thing is beautiful. Okay, we got the bottom. What do we got here? A couple little screws. Let me get out. I don't have a. Sorry, this video is going to be a little long, but we will take a look at the bottom. Say, curious. Oh, there's a piece of packing in here still. You can even see the feet have never been on a table. Look at the feet. Feet are like brand new. Usually they're all scuffed up, chipped, dented, missing pieces, broken. Look at this baby. If I was a CB guy, I'm not. I would keep this. I have two of them. One of them sold already. Matter of fact, I'm waiting for some packing material to get in so I can pack it up. It should be in tomorrow, the guy told me. There's the cover. Oh, look at no heat marks, no burn marks, no nothing. Oh, we have a couple more. Let me put this off to the side here. A couple more capacitors in here. All right, I'm going to give you a flip. Now we'll flip her back. There's the transformers over here. Flip it up. It's a heavy boy too, that transformer, let me tell you. I'm going to bring it over so that you guys can get a good view of it. All right. No leakage on the capacitors. No leakage, little residue. If this was mine, I'd go in and I'd carefully clean that up, scrape it off with a little, could use a dental pick real carefully and some alcohol. If you're going to use alcohol, guys, use this alcohol, all right? It's 99.9% pure. It leaves no residue, no nothing. This is the only thing I clean boards with, alcohol. So that's it. Don't buy that cheap stuff, all right? Do yourself a favor. All right, here. And this thing's immaculate. Here's another Eagle DO, same as on the other board. It's got a number on there. You see that solder residue? I hate solder residue, so all my equipment, when I have it, I go in and I clean this all up. I go in here real carefully. Take your time. Don't go damaging anything, but do that last. Bring it up. Make sure everything, you know, reform them caps. Get them good. You know, make sure they bleed off before you ever open anything. If you're not sure what you're doing, leave it. All right, a lot of high voltage in here. even when it's off, the caps can be charged and you'll have voltage on them, so don't go poking around in them. All right. Got some your diode rectifier right here. I don't know if you can see it right here. Got 4 diodes for your rectification. Yeah, this thing is nice. Boy, it even has a signature to the guy who built it, I guess. That's how much they enjoyed. Let me see if I can bring you up here real quick without dropping the tripod. There's a guy, I guess, that built it, his signature. I don't know what that might be, a date code or something on there that they use. I'm not sure, or whatever they do. So there you have it, guys. I mean, this thing is beautiful. Let me move the light out of the way. I don't want to hit it. I'm going to flip this back and put the bottom back on. Well, I'll put everything back on. I'm going to just give it one more look over, make sure there's nothing, you know, that I see that needs to be cold solder joint or anything or something like that. I'll just take a quick look just to make sure. Just even the factory can make mistakes, but whew, man, it's nice. All right, guys, so that's it. It does have a crystal socket on here. I'm not sure what they use it for. I guess you could put a different band on it. There's another tube that I think has to be put in if you're gonna put the crystal socket in. I don't have a booklet, didn't come with a booklet, and from what I've heard from people, they never did. And it's hard to come across and find the booklets for them, but I'm sure you can. Like I said, the one that I was sent was for a 4-tube, but I'm sure the difference is just a tube and a couple other components, so not too much in here. Did a really nice job assembling this, actually, really pretty good job. So I'm not going to tell you how to tune it, because if you're buying it, you probably know how to tune it, or you could go on YouTube and watch a video. But remember, always start off with your transceiver or your transmitter on a low power, get it tuned in, and bring it up slow. Always watching your plate, and you guys will see it. Just watch a video on YouTube, you'll be good. Where you can damage it if you don't tune it up right. So that's it, guys. Here you go. I'm going to end it here. I'll put the covers back on. I'm going to wrap it up so it doesn't get scratched. I'll put some foam in here so that it's packed well, and what you see is what you're going to get. So guys, good luck. Thanks for watching this long video. I'm really sorry about that. And 73s.